Another down day in the market, another day of opportunity. Really, anybody that wanted to buy below 50 cent ADA, you have a chance to do so. Now, you guys can always do what you want, and we'll get into why this is happening to ADA and the broader crypto market in just a second here. But I want to talk about something that's happening behind the scenes with Cardano that people actually aren't really noticing. You know, it's funny. I saw somebody say, "Oh yeah, Cardano is a dinosaur, or ADA is a dinosaur coin, and there's not much that's going to happen with it," and all these things, right? But if that was the case, why is there such significant transacting from large holders right now? And you might be wondering what I'm talking about. Well, many people aren't aware that Cardano is actually doing about 3 times the large value transactions that Ethereum is doing. Shock and awe face, right? So what we're seeing is that over the past few months, ADA's actually settled in at about $13 billion in large value transactions. All right. This is actually happening on Cardano. This is a big deal. And what is very telling is during this recent time, Ethereum is only doing about $5 billion in daily transactions from these large value transactions, $100,000 or more. So we're doing almost 3 times the amount of large value transactions as compared to Ethereum, one of the largest, most liquid blockchains out there that has multiple native stable coins, many avenues for liquidity, and yet Cardano's doing this when it doesn't have those things. What do people think is going to happen when the door does open to additional liquidity? The thing is big money always finds a way in, right? This is very telling in that regard. It's happening despite not having these additional pathways that will at some point be open. Now, that's just kind of a little snippet I wanted to share with people. Now, what's happening in the charts here? All right. Obviously, ADA pulled back. We're below 50 cents at the time of filming this video. Not sure if that'll be the case once we get into the day a little further. But what we're experiencing across the market is big BTC selling. I talked about it in my SHIB video earlier today. If you want a more in-depth analysis, you guys can dive into that. But GBTC did some major liquidating yesterday. The market wasn't able to absorb it. We ended up pulling back to some lower levels, probably lower than we should be. And we're still trying to work through some of this crap. Okay. I've talked about before, the FTX estate, GBTC selling. It is what it is. We're eventually going to get through it. And I want to remind people, when we look at these ADA charts, we're not outside the threshold of where we're normally at. Hold on. That's the wife, in case anyone's wondering. But there was multiple charts that we showed here, right? We're not outside of the threshold of some of these paths that we have charted before. We even talked about coming down and testing this trend line, and that's exactly what we're doing now. Now, we'll have to wait and see if we have a complete structure breakdown or not. Obviously, if ADA drops below this trend line here and we start pushing back towards this 100-day moving average, well, then we might have to start talking about further retracements. What we also do run the possibility of is a major bounce off of here, all right? This could kind of be that deep inhale before the explosive move to the upside. All right. Okay. As always, this is not financial advice, but at some point the selling will stop. The bags are not unlimited. Remember that. So I guess everybody, if this is not financial advice, but get your positions while you can. There will be a point where the market begins to go and does not turn back. Remember, closing in on the halving, getting closer to alt season, the most explosive times for crypto are in the not so distant future. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Show your support below. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.